Everybody, Excited Utterance here. Another rollicking episode of Hearsay for Days. Why not indeed? Check me out. I have my sparkly wall and you can see it in all of its glory because it is still nighttime here. It's not morning yet. It will be morning soon. I suppose it is kind of morning. It's 6 a.m., but the sun has not risen because it's very, very wintry around here. Yes, indeed it is. Hello, Ron A. Nice to see you. Do you have the tablet out at the moment, Ron A? Or is that actually no, Ron. You're not the one with the tablet. You have just a normal device of some sort. Ron, good to see you. Darley's here. Half Irish is here. Half Irish. You and I were just having some fun in another live chat earlier. Things were getting a little bit heated. I know. Shame I couldn't have been on that panel, but, you know, you're on your phone. Cool. Good to see you, Ron. And Christine is here. Good to see you, Christine. And everyone on Twitter, the Twitter people, why don't you come over? Twitter people, all you people, come on. There's a link there. Come join us. All right. Anyway, time to get into it. And let's see my friend Darley.
Hey.
Hello. Well, it's daytime for you.
It is? 1 o'clock?
It is. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. All righty. So today we have all sorts of interesting stuff. Rosie Posey, Nosy Rosie.
Oh,
you might feature a little bit today. It's so good to see you, and thank you for the super sticker. I know it's getting late where you are, but never fear. You're here for the good stuff. I've put the stuff you're interested in right up front. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a member. You've been a member for so long. We value you so much here on this channel. And guess what is back in the news? Murdaugh. Yes, indeed. Murdaugh is here. I need a Joker painting. That would make me cool. That's just a bit of cope, as they say.
Oh, get felted.
I'd be so felted. I would be so felted that I would need to cope or something. God, I'm just using words for the sake of using words now. All right, Ronnie's here. Hello, Ronnie. All righty. Anyway, let's get into it. So today is Hearsay for Days. It is the 23rd of June. In fact, it's the 24th of June for me, but I always put the date down that most people are viewing. So it's the 23rd of June. Let's go, people. Oh, before we start, is Phil here yet? Too bad if he's not, because we're going to play his roundup of the week.
Did you test it?
And it is showing a search that we conducted for raining men.
Ready?
It's raining men.
Celebrate.
Tell what? Yeah, no. Nope.
Fuck you, Phil Spector, you prick!
Stand your ground, stare.
Where's John when we need him?
Basically. Sorry. Oh my God.
Bob, can you hear me?
It's raining men.
No ass, correct?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The Hellcat is an awesome car. I don't want this poor lady in lime green. Have you ever read the Dr. Seuss Horton Hatches an Egg, where the elephant gets talked into sitting on the nest and then the bird flies away to like the Bahamas and doesn't come back? She's the elephant.
When Bleach, Mirror Pool.
It's called the Franken Truck. Mike Proctor and Sergeant, and I can't pronounce his name. I don't want to.
Bukaki?
Yes, it is.
True crime platform with a couch. Sorry, airball.
When was that? Or was that on this show?
That was on this one. Yeah, it's you and me.
Right.
I don't know which one it was, but
Yeah, no, I don't remember that either. You get hairballs all the time.
yeah. I'm coughing a lot, so.
Spit on that thing. Hey, Cowpoke, how are you? Sean always does funny stuff. Even just him yawning is funny. Yeah, Phil's bit is awesome. Hello, Miss Wildside. Good to have you here. Nice to see you. Why is she searching Rainy Man? I don't know. It's a good
That's weird.
song. It's a great
Yeah,
song.
but it's not
Why
like a current song.
But it's just funny. It's a great song. Like, I don't know. It's just good. It always makes you smile. No matter whether you're into that or not. It's just funny. You're watching Sean also at the same time. Look, we share a lot of audience.
Yeah.
Right, so the thing is that a lot of people who watch this channel also watch Sean's channel. So if we're streaming at the same time, sorry, I
Can't be
kind of
helped.
lose. I kind of lose, but that's all right. We love Sean.
Yes.
We love Sean.
And thank you for also opening a window.
And thank you for opening a window for us too. And at school, people come and watch this afterwards, so it's fun. I absolutely love him. All right, let's keep going. So, all right. So first week we're going to do Buster. Now, Buster this week has been getting frisky with the legal business, and there he is. You get a lawsuit, and you get a lawsuit, and you, and you, and you. Yeah, there's Buster. Go, Buster. And as we reported during the week, if you wanted to watch that stream, someone reacted pretty badly to that. EB reacted pretty badly to that one.
Go figure.
Oh, you picked us over Sean? Oh, that's nice.
Aw.
That's nice. Have you seen the Alan Jackson mix? Of what? Jackson mix.
Yeah, it
Oh,
sounds
Raining Man. No, that sounds very interesting. Now, I gotta say, shout outs to Ashley Plus on Twitter. I don't know if you're watching, Ashley, but actually, I said to her the other day, "You're my new favorite person on
Yeah.
Twitter." No offense, Rosie, love ya. Love all my friends on Twitter. But this week, I met Ashley. I met Ashley a little while ago. But Ashley and I have so much in common. She's so cool. And I'm going to read Ashley's tweets, actually, because she's like my twin. And she's come along this week and she's gone, I'm protective of Buster Murdaugh for the simple fact that the world treated him like a suspect instead of a victim at the worst time of his life, with zero evidence to back up their false claims. So don't come for me because I'll hurt your feelings with the facts. That's why I'm blocked. True and correct. So Ashley, all week, since this Buster Murdaugh thing broke, she has been bam, 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 bam. She's been coming up with all the facts about Buster Murdaugh and how people have been absolutely hammering this narrative about Buster Murdaugh unaliving Stephen Smith for years and years and years, and how he absolutely has every right to be serving this lawsuit against all of these entities, and maybe there are more names to come. She's your buddy, Rosie? Yeah, she's my buddy too. She's part of the posse.
Yes.
She's part of our posse, absolutely. Hey, Snivels. How are you, Snivels? Mads. Hey, Mads, how are you two?
Hey.
And hello, Bobby. My foot just randomly stopped being in pain. I wonder what that was. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. All right. So I responded to her and I said, 100%, let's get behind Buster. I can't believe EB is actually attacking him for doing this. Strike that. Of course I can. Of course I can. Of course EB would do that. Now, there's Eric Bland. Oh, Angry Man.
Last night I appeared on Court TV discussing Busta Murdaugh's lawsuit to sue multiple media companies, including Warner Brothers and Netflix, for defamation. I share how this may impact the investigation into the unsolved death of Stephen Smith. No
Okay,
EB.
Oh, he didn't put an EB at the end.
Wow. Is he feeling
I'm
all right?
disappointed in you, Eric.
Come on, buddy.
That's so off brand. Okay, let's see which clip he puts in there.
The embers of the Murdaugh case were almost dying out, and this will breathe new oxygen into the Murdaugh matters. And you will see more documentaries come because of the civil discovery that's going to take place in this case. Remember, he's only answered 2 questions relative to Stephen Smith in connection with the Fox News documentary last September. He said, I didn't kill Stephen Smith and I didn't have a relationship with Stephen Smith. What was never asked of him was, do you have any information regarding Stephen Smith's death? And the discovery process for people who don't do it is very intrusive. It's proactive. His reputation is now at stake. And remember, he had to leave law school because of plagiarism allegations that he had cheated. So
Why
his
are we bringing that
reputation
up?
is at stake. And this is going to be a fertile ground for him to be deposed, for subpoenas to be sent out, for emails and text messages. Civil discovery is so personally intrusive. And I don't believe that at the end of the day that I think that this is going to be beneficial to him. I think it's going to be more beneficial to these defendants who are extremely well-heeled, have money to defend these lawsuits. They named Michael DeWitt to stay out of federal court. I think you're going to see some litigation over that he was named as a sham defendant, and in this case removed to federal court and not be in Hampton County. So it's breathed oxygen into the Murdaugh matters that I think we're dying.
What? That makes no sense. Who has been breathing oxygen into this for years? I just don't get it. And also, you are a civil attorney. Like,
Yeah.
you absolutely have been.
Well, he does
Okay, let me
criminal
just-
now.
No, he's not a criminal attorney.
Yeah, he's doing the one guy that in self-defense case that's so not self-defense.
Oh, yeah, there's that. But that's out of the ordinary for him. He's
Yeah.
generally a civil attorney. For
Yeah.
him to be discouraging someone from defending themselves in a civil sense is just, it blows my mind. But also, he's assuming that there's something to hide on Buster's behalf, right? And that he
Yeah.
cares. He cares that there's something that would come out that would be embarrassing to Buster. He'd love it if something came out that was embarrassing to Buster.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic for him. And this whole idea of the Murdaugh case almost dying or whatever, he's one of the people who was profiting from a podcast that was enjoying the Murdaugh case being dragged out. So that's just silly too. You hate mouth breathers? Hello. The redhead was Buster. Yeah. Oh, he's a redhead. He's a big time redhead. The blonde was Stephen. Oh yeah, the blonde's Stephen Smith. All right, so let's keep going. Oh, do you want to read this?
Sure. 1 sec. I read the complaint and it looks like a viable case. Per se defamation. Not sure he is a public figure requiring proof of actual malice. Is he not Swedish?
I don't know who this person is. Oh, Richard
I don't either.
Schultz?
Schoenst.
Okay.
Aye, well, you're defendants for sure, but also very deep pockets, which shows that they may have gone too far. Punitive damage is in play. They may get some Swedish fish.
Okay.
Now, who's this?
I don't know. The morning
Oh.
sounds like some sort of
No.
news title or something.
Suggesting that this will or could backfire, I'm sad, is not a well-informed opinion considering the facts, but it seems being factual isn't a priority. You have an audience who expects certain narratives. That's taken priority here. Shame.
Okay.
Why can't you just leave this poor man alone? He's only in his 20s, lost his mother, brother, and his dad is serving 2 LWOPs. Why can't you just give him a break? Is it because you're friends with a certain person that rhymes with Sandy Satney who thinks she's single-handed solved this case and slept with EB?
Allegedly. Oh no. Do you want me to read this one? You're
Sure.
in your what? 50s? Stop going after someone who is just starting out their life. Do your job being a lawyer and leave him alone. Do you not think he's been through enough? Just stop, please. Find a new story and carry on with life.
Foster needs to be suing his dad. That's who caused his troubles, no one else.
Sue your dad?
Yeah, sweetie. Okay, princess.
Uh,
Eric, who is his attorney? Not Jim, is it?
oh, no, not Jim, is it?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
imagine if it was Jim. Oh,
Or Dick?
or Dick. It's not Dick. Oh, not Poot Poot.
Ooh. Oh, and your new glasses were perfect action. Oh, EP.
Perfect action. Because perfect can't spell perfection.
I watched and I agree with you, sweet EB. His reputation is at stake for bringing this case. It's already been destroyed. He's got nothing to lose.
Oh, please. Buster's reputation has been destroyed. How? I would like to know what exactly has been destroyed of Buster's reputation. He was caught plagiarizing something in law school. Okay.
Yeah.
He was a kid. He plagiarized something. How many kids don't plagiarize these days? Everyone just looks up Google and
Hell, Joe Biden plagiarized.
yeah, all right. So that happened.
Yeah.
Secondly, he lent his ID to his brother to get some alcohol, and that turned out badly. That happened.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else. Has anyone
Yeah.
got anything on him? I don't know. Everything
Well, he's
else.
a ginger,
Well, he's ginger. That yeah.
so he's got that hurting him too. Okay.
But
I'm kidding.
no, I can't think of anything. Who knows? Yeah. If anyone's got anything else on him, let me know. You're dicking around, are you? Yeah. Sue your dad. Sandy Satney. I love you, Rosie. All right. So Ashley's here again. All right, with the receipts. So I remember a year ago on my old account, I did a survey to see where people first heard that Buster killed Stephen Smith. Lo and behold, the majority of people said #Mandy Matney podcast. So I think there will be more to come with this lawsuit. So strap in, laughy face. It's going to be fun. #Buster Murdaugh.
Suck my beef sticks.
Hashtag, yes. And her whole account was suck my beef stick.
I like that.
I love this chick. I goddamn love this chick. All right, look at it. All right, so look at this. This is her old account, and it says, what was the source that made people believe the rumor that Buster killed Stephen Smith? I'm legit curious, no judgment. 56% said Murdaugh Murder podcasts. podcast, 56%. 17% said Netflix dog. 4% said HBO. 23% said other. Now, look, I get it. There's only 81 votes, right? So it's not a huge survey sample. But still, it's not nothing. It's not nothing. It's not like 10 people.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lily in London then came along and said, have you seen EB on Court TV? I was glad that one of the guests called him out. This guy is just disgusting. Oh, I have to find that.
Mm.
Apologies, guys. I didn't find that, but I believe it was Ben Chu.
Mm.
As in Ben Chu from
Yeah.
the Amber Heard trial on Johnny Depp's side. And Ashley's come back and gone, it's just like, why are you so mad, bro? He's going to solve Stephen's murder because obviously Eric can't. He should be delighted to have someone doing something about it. You want to read Marcy's?
I'm old. I'm old enough to remember when EB and Lord K. Kinsey took the SS case. EB said, "Give me 2 days." True story.
Give me 2 days. Oh, there's Ben. Hey, Ben.
Hey. And now one of them is talking as if Buster may be the hero, because this lawsuit will be what's needed to give Sandy answers and closures. What a tangled web we weave or something. EB saying Sandy is the happiest person on the earth. This was filled because the discovery process is so exhaustive. Again, what is he saying? There is no evidence Buster had anything to do with this. Isn't that what was supposed to be doing with the GoFundMe?
Oh, there was a GoFundMe. That's right. So, hang on. So, EB saying Sandy is the happiest person on earth, that this was filed because the discovery process is so exhaustive. Again, was he saying there is no evidence Buster has anything to do with this? Isn't that what he was supposed to be doing with the GoFundMe? Guys, help me out. Hey, Rosie in chat, what was the GoFundMe for? Could you help? Anyway, yeah. So EU, when are you going to do your own character voices? I'm worried I'm going to offend somebody. Like, especially these ones, because these guys are my mates. Maybe if I can find someone I don't care if I offend. And Mads, did Buster lend his ID to Stephen to get alcohol? Yes. No, sorry, not Stephen. No.
Paul.
Not Stephen. Paul, his brother. Yeah. And that was the night of the boat crash, unfortunately. So the boat crash was the one where Mallory Beach unfortunately passed away. And Paul was very drunk that night, but we don't know whether he was the one behind the wheel or not. So there's still, I believe, a wrongful death suit, which has not been completed at this point. Correct me if I'm wrong. But no one knows exactly who was to blame for that. There is another boy involved. Now, as far as Stephen is concerned, Buster had nothing really to do with Stephen. They just graduated in the same class. They weren't close. They weren't mates. Nothing like that. So no, nothing to that degree. Paul used Buster's ID to buy alcohol. Yep. Then drove the family boat whilst drunk, crashed it, and Mallory Beach died. Yeah, not sure whether he was at the wheel or not, though, Rosie. Don't know if that's ever been put out there. The GoFundMe was for Sandy Smith, who is Stephen's mother. Yes, indeed. So I don't know how much money is in that, but I think a fair bit. Too late, you're offended. Too bad, Bobby. Let's hear my Mandy voice. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm going there. Okay, next. Now, Ashley just now has gone and done another one of these. So Ashley goes, I'm curious, where did you first hear about the Stephen Smith case and that he was rumored to have been killed by Buster Murdaugh? Asking for science. There are no wrong answers. So this is now. So she did one a year ago with the, sorry, what was the name of her previous one? Suck My Big Dicks. And now she's just Ashley Ashley Plus, and she started another one. So I'm curious, where did you first hear about the Stephen Smith case? That he was rumored to have been killed by Buster Murdaugh. Asking for science, there are no wrong answers. And Mandy Matney podcast COJ, which is Cup of Justice, 69.7%. Netflix documentary, 12.1%. Your own research, 6.1%. Other media outlet, 12.1%. And then you responded there, Dali.
Twitter, probably.
There's a lady called Belle.
I can't remember where I heard about this case, but the rumor about BM I heard because of the attorney of Ms. Smith.
Oh, really? The attorney of Ms. Smith. Who's that, I wonder?
I have an idea.
Well, let's see. There's some bobblehead characters of him somewhere. No.
Oh, I
No.
was hoping so.
No. Wrong.
Hot.
Hard. Well, we always enjoy watching this, but that's wrong.
Oh, I just had to see him shirtless.
Okay. EB is Stephen
okay.
Smith. Yeah.
Do we have EB dancing around?
No, we don't.
Yeah.
I should have put EB's little bobblehead on the page, but Justin Bamberg, that was Justin Bamberg, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bobby.
That was Becky Hill's attorney.
That was Becky Hill's attorney.
And someone else
in the hot tub.
Yeah.
And that wasn't Rekieta's hot tub,
no.
by the way. We're getting to Rekieta in a minute.
Yeah.
But he has the same hot tub.
Yeah. And the same heat allergy. Oh,
and the same heat allergy. For bombing your own stream. Hey, he posted that to his own Instagram and his own Twitter. So I do not apologize for putting that up there. Yeah, that is a clip that we have just on our StreamYard. Buster and Murdaugh were civilly sued and settled. It's done now, is it? Is that the boat crash one, Rosie? Is it done now? I thought it was still ongoing. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. See, Rosie in chat, she's got the answers. Do you stream, Rosie? You really need to come and be on panel one day with us. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Stephen Smith, he is represented. Sorry, not Stephen Smith. Sandy Smith is represented by EB. EB jumped on it the second that the Murdaugh trial was done. Sandy Smith, I don't know if she needed a lawyer, but EB. He was like straight in there. Now, then Ashley came along and said, well, I wouldn't say, she quoted this because Mandy said, Buster Murdaugh files defamation lawsuit about, I'll start again. Mandy Matney said, Buster Murdaugh files defamation lawsuit against basically everyone, #Murdaugh. And then Ashley said, well, I wouldn't say everyone just yet. Hold your horses, though. I'm hopeful you'll get well-deserved recognition soon as well. I know the excitement has to be overwhelming. Am I getting sued? Or is my name in the lawsuit? Think I'll be added later? Ooh, Ashley. Careful, love. She has an entourage. Love you and all. But yeah. Get Ashley on. I know I'd love to get Ashley on if she's interested. But yeah, people who go after Mandy, they unfortunately they cop her wrath. But good for you, Ashley. Good for you, Ashley. We need to stand up to people like this. We need to stand up to people who just keep beating these false narratives. And Buster has every right to sue these people. As one of these comments has said, it's a viable case. No question, it's a viable case. And he this discovery process thing being invasive, who cares? I'm sure he thought it through. I'm sure his
I
lawyers
would think
have.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure this hasn't been quick. It's not like he's just come straight out
No.
and sued these people. Some time has passed. He's thought it through and he's decided to do it. So good for him. Alrighty. Phil Dubay or Philip Dubay. Here we go.
Low Country, South Carolina, back in 2019. Buster Murdaugh was implicated in a plagiarism scandal during his second semester at the University of South Carolina Law School, which allegedly caused his academic dismissal from the institution. Getting him back in was an ostensible obsession for Alex Murdaugh, who shelled out $60,000 as part of an unsuccessful law school readmission caper. In light of this pre-existing blemish to Buster's reputation, he may have a steep hill to climb in his recent libel lawsuit against media outlets and production companies, because harm to one's reputation is the essence of defamation liability.
Really? And then he put, whoever this guy is, put this little drawing, which is completely irrelevant. Don't know why it's there. Okay, so Seeking Serenity's come back and gone, your post seems disingenuous. Buster being implicated in the death of Stephen Smith, which is the focus of the suit, has nothing to do with allegations you outlined here.
In order to prevail in his defamation claim, my sweet southern child, he must prove damage to his reputation. During civil discovery, Buster's entire adult life will be put under a microscope, almost like a full-body medical examination. I like to see that. The defense will assert irrefutable chapter and reputational damage that predates his perceived pristine reputation. Oh my, that will undermine his legal claims. I predict that if the court doesn't dismiss the case, the defense will not settle and a jury will decide. Have some Southern tea.
Okay, so Stephanie's gone. Plus, he gave his little brother Paul, or Papa, his identification in which he purchased that alcohol on that fateful boat ride. I imagine many skeletons will be falling out of his closet by many eagerly willing to tell what they know.
Sweetie, you can't just go into an entire person's life. It has to be related to the lawsuit. Like, he's being accused of hitting Stephen Smith. So it's going to be evidence related to hitting Stephen Smith. Not whether he got sent to the principal's office in 4th grade. You aren't going to get the school records for that, princess. Unless it was to do with Stephen Smith, I guess, and you had some link to a long feud between them. But no, you can't just use it to dig into another part of somebody's life with absolutely no good faith basis.
That's how, what I believe, like from what I've seen of every trial, including civil ones and defamation ones, you can't just bring everything up about somebody.
There's rules of evidence.
And even if you did, there are rules of evidence, yes. And even if you could, and even if something like that came in, big deal. What's that got to do with it? So jury sees that and they go, okay, irrelevant.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he clubbed somebody to death.
Yeah.
This is so lame. Okay, next one.
Yeah, let me maximize. Plagiarism and being a murderer are two very different things. People involved in the investigation have said there is no evidence Buster did it, and that it points to other suspects. He's going against companies with unlimited money to dig dirt on him. All the people close to them ended dead or in prison. So I'd say there's about 95% chance they will find something very bad.
Very bad. very bad.
Oh, they're going to find evidence on other people. Wow.
And Ashley, you just keep digging it up. And I gotta say, you found probably my most hated person on the internet besides EB, and that's this dude. Ashley's gone, and JLR, there's a special place in hell for you. I hope you get sued as well, you clown ass dude.
Mm.
Hi, Buster. Did you murder Stephen Smith? Sure. Buster, did you murder Stephen Smith? Do you have anything to say to Stephen Smith's family? Buster! Hey, Buster. Hey, is it true you got kicked out of law school for plagiarism? Is it true, Buster? So there's Buster Murdaugh. He didn't say anything about anything. I'm out here on a public.
Stand right there. Don't go no closer.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
You ain't going no closer.
Why?
Because I'm telling you, you're not going.
I'm walking on a public sidewalk.
Well, when they leave, you can walk.
Why can't I walk now?
You're not going over there.
But that's
my job is to protect them.
I'm not doing nothing to them. I'm asking them questions and I'm walking on a public sidewalk.
You're not getting any closer.
Well, don't you think that's unconstitutional?
No.
Buster! Hey, Buster!
Anybody can ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Is that the best thing you can do?
What's that? What's your name?
You see how Buster?
Yeah. So, if anyone doesn't know, that's JLR, Jonathan Lee Richards. He has a quite large YouTube channel, and that's pretty much what he does. He just goes around to different cities, towns where big cases are happening, and he harasses the defendant or the defendant's families. And you know what? People love him for it. And he's also a vexatious litigant. He has 2,200 lawsuits in his past. He's actually a felon as well. But no one cares because he stands up for the victims, apparently. Oh, and look at what... This is a year ago, by the way. So this was back when Alex Murdaugh was convicted. And do you want to read out some of what his fans had to say about him doing that?
Like, don't F with JLR when it comes to constitutional rights. Like, he will shut you down. Respect. Good job, but please be careful. You kept your cool and handled that well. Wow, I'm titillated. Nice to see Buster get asked about this. Hi, JLR. Thank you for calling a man out who just lost his wife and or his mother and brother. He thinks he is royalty. I see he has personal protection. Who is paying for that?
Wasn't that just a copper?
I can't wait for the Stephen Smith trial to start. Me too. Take care out there, JLR. Oh, they mean the murder trial. That isn't happening. Haha.
Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting for the defamation one, but
Yeah.
great clip, Jonathan. You are a brave man confronting Buster, who is a chicken. How does it make you a brave man to confront a coward? That's the opposite of a brave man. You're bullying a guy who just lost his mother, brother, and now father to prison.
I know.
You're harassing him.
I can't believe this. Yeah.
That's not brave.
This makes me so mad.
You would be just up there with the brave men who stormed the beaches in Normandy and put their life on their line. Oh, you were such a hero. I wonder who the two guys are. I think that they are pro Murdaugh, even if they deny it.
Yeah. So they're talking about, when they say the two guys, they're talking about this guy here and see this other guy here in the background.
Yeah.
So I stopped the clip there. So these guys here tried to confront JLR and go like, what are you doing? Just leave him alone. And then they said, and he goes, I bet you're Murdaugh supporters. And they're like, no, we're not supporters of anybody. We're just like, stop it. What are you doing? and can you stop filming us too? And he's like, I can film. What? And kind of in a Chili de Castro kind of way, like,
Yeah.
you're out in the public. Why do you not want to be filmed? I can film you. No, like that.
Snivels
And-
wonders if he gets scared by vacuums too.
Yeah. yeah. And also, if you remember a few episodes back, I showed you JLR doing the exact same thing to Karen Reed.
Yeah.
He went to the Karen Reed trial and he's like, how's it feel to be a murderer, Karen? How's it feel to be a murderer? You're a murderer, Karen. How's it feel? Like that. He did the same thing. He does this stuff all the time. Yeah, brave man harassing someone in the street protected by numerous people. Yeah. Yeah, the guy with the glasses, he's just a guy on the street. He's just someone who's trying to stand up for Buster. That's all. JLR is a lot like Chili. A lot like Chili. Very similar, actually. Just like Paparazzi. Yeah, exactly.
But not as much of a constitutional law scholar.
And Rosie, I wish you were here to up here to say this yourself. You're right.
Yeah, hairball.
Hairball. So he's a tart. Yeah. I'll say this for Rosie. So the fact that anyone even slightly believes Buster has anything to do with Stephen Smith's death or has any knowledge as to how it occurred is proof of the defamation he has suffered. Low-life scum using Buster's name to raise awareness or get answers about Stephen Smith's death are defaming him. Hashtag justice for Buster. Hashtag Buster Murdaugh.
Thank you.
Rosie, thank you for being here. I know it's late, but I gave you your own screen.
Yes.
And thank you for being part of the channel and all your support. And I don't know. I didn't know whether Ashley would watch the show or whether she'd even be cool with this, but I hope she loved it. Ashley, if you're here, I hope you love it. But she is just, she's awesome. She's great.
Yeah, her and Rosie.
The jury in the Karen Reed trial for the last 2 weeks. Oh, God. If I was on that jury, I'd just be like, get me out of here. What did I sign up for? Oh, okay. So Kay Marie says,
Karen Reed still smiling and winking at a Jew roar.
let's see. Is she?
Kind of, but I don't know. Maybe she was winking at her lawyers. Maybe her eye just twitched. Maybe she's winking at me.
Okay.
Oh no, she's smiling at her lawyer. Her lawyer was talking to her.
Well, Dr. Hines is. What did he say?
Yeah. Kay, this is no.
Can you do an English accent?
It would take me a while. Kay, this is desperate even for you, standards. It's clearly at her lawyer.
Everything is an Irish accent. You're welcome, Rosie.
Thank you for being here. I need to listen to accents first. Ahead of time.
Yeah. Okay. So, she's of course, Sal. She's flirting with her lawyer.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right. That's what. Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. So LTL Media. Kind of hard to smile and wink at a juror when your attorney just turned to look at you after an amazing cross-examination. Right. Is that what happened? Cat bastard said.
KK, move the crusty hair from your eyes, honey. She was winking at Liz, her lawyer. Keep spreading lies.
Is Liz the blonde one?
Yeah, I think so.
She's only got one female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she have some kind of relationship with this juror? It seriously makes me wonder, because that's how courts obviously work.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I wonder how many of these people have ever seen a trial before. It's at Lisa Little, one of the attorneys. Try again. It's clearly, Yeah. It's clearly her lawyer she's winking at was after Lisa's cross.
Okay. Right. So people actually saw her do that,
Oh.
I guess.
Oh, so that's probably after the expert cross that Lisa did, because the female attorney's been handling all the cross examinations of experts.
Oh, okay.
So she sat
Okay.
down and probably just said, I hope you think I did a good job. And Karen smiled and winked
Okay.
at her
Like looked over at her
and just
she's like,
said, thank you. I appreciate it. I think you did a good job. I'm happy with you.
nice work. Yeah, right. So it's not a juror.
No.
But
And
they love pulling this stuff up.
And her head was clearly moving like she was talking to Karen.
Yeah.
That's what I just am so annoyed at all these little like.
Yeah, you're gonna pick these things up. Like people do. They pick these things up. They love it. All right, let's keep going. Oh, here we are. We have a bit of coffin liquor.
Oh, God.
It wouldn't be a Hearsay for days without some coffin liquor. Let's go.
Make no mistake. ... Hashtag Corrine Reed while driving in the vicinity of 34 Fairview screamed out, John, was that you? Listen to attached recording. I'm titillated. Yes, it was Corrine. You hit him, sobered up a bit, and drove by screaming at him. You admitted on
hang on. Maybe we should listen to the first recording.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose that kind of sounds like John, was that you? Right, go on.
You admitted on national TV that you thought you could have incapacitated him, and in his drunkenness, he passed out. Your words. You didn't know you killed him, but you knew you hit him. You didn't know he died, but instead of apologizing and following the mercy of the court after you knew he died, you chose to accuse others of murder. Shame on you.
Shame on you. Okay, and also you have a clip there. That's her second clip. Yeah.
Yep.
First voicemail, what time did this occur?
12:37 a.m.
John, I'm telling you, fucking kid. Nobody knows what the fuck you want. Fucking pervert.
That was it.
I'd be pissed if I was taking care of
a conditioner off for just a second, please.
someone else's kids and they're out.
Yeah, Your Honor, there was no content. They were just like a 1 second long message.
John, I'm going home. I cannot babysit Jimmy. I need to go home. You are fucking using me right now. You're fucking another girl. He's sleeping next to me. You're a fucking loser. Fuck
Did she
yourself.
say masturbate?
What?
Did she say masturbate?
I don't think so.
Using me right now. You're fucking another girl.
Fucking
He's
another girl.
sleeping next to me. You're a fucking loser. Fuck yourself.
Okay.
Oh, it sounds like John, where are you?
Yeah, at the end.
Wasn't that the one they were playing?
The earlier one was.
Yeah.
But I thought
John,
it was really interesting.
Was that you is what they're saying, but it sounds like John, where are you?
She needs to testify if that stuff is going to be cleared up.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, right? I thought that the word pervert was so weird. Like, why? That's such a specific word. to use.
Well,
Like
if she thought he was
something's
cheating
going
on her.
on there. Not necessarily, like not just cheating, like cheating in a weird way. Like what's
Yeah.
he up to? Something odd's going on.
That could be.
Like, yeah, or people are talking about there being a swingers party going on at the
Yeah.
house. Yeah, something funny's going on there. Anyway, Michael Dillon said, I thought people weren't supposed to make up their minds regarding a case until all the evidence is presented. No wonder people can't get a fair trial in this country. Oh, yeah, I've noticed that. And then Jennifer said that.
Guilty or not guilty is a different matter. Also, this is Twitter. We cuss?
Yeah.
Wait. We cuss and discuss crime here. We are allowed to hold an opinion. I respect all opinions.
Really?
Unless they're saying she's not guilty.
Okay, so on Twitter, you're allowed to just make shit up, basically. The problem with this woman is she has so much influence, and she says she's ex-FBI, and people believe what she's saying because her opinion holds weight. She doesn't understand this. And then she goes, oh, but we cuss and discuss crime here. We're allowed to hold an opinion. No, she's not just any person just walking down the street and able to just throw things out there. When she says things, people actually believe it and think it's true. I don't think that she's just cussing and discussing. She needs to take her influence a little bit more seriously. We cuss and discuss with our box wine here, bish. Yeah, exactly. The Simp Army is with Karen Reed. Yeah. You all know the difference between erotic and a pervert. Erotic is to use a feather, perverted is to use the whole chick. Yeah, she needs to testify. I think she might need to testify. I don't know. I don't know if she needs to. I think they might have quit her anyway. But there's a lot of questions. You don't care for John too much either, but I'm not as eloquent. All right, let's keep going. Oh, this. Okay. More complicated. I couldn't help it. And I have a demonstrative in a minute, but let's keep going.
Corinne Reed has not been happy lately. She rolled her eyes today when she learned that her text messages between her and John O'Keefe would be entered into evidence because she would have had no idea before. Reed called Officer O'Keefe 18 times the day before Officer O'Keefe was struck by her car, despite him asking her to stop calling. Reed kept telling him he treated her badly, all while begging him to pick up the phone because he wasn't answering the calls because she was treating her badly, sweetie. Reed told O'Keefe that she left his kids alone at 1:40 a.m. Who does that? Officer O'Keefe was unable to escape her, and he paid with his life. It's hard to see it all in black and white. I feel terrible for Officer O'Keefe's family.
Okay, this.
You're literally posting a Photoshop photo, yet claim you're being professional. No, I'm not. Being professional, we know. Yes, you did. How completely unprofessional of you. Absolutely disgusting behavior. Just as disgusting as all the troopers in this case. Dang, their hypocrisy has no bounds.
Okay, so question. I needed to weigh in on this as a Photoshop professional because I had to look at this and go, you know what? Is this Photoshopped? Because it doesn't look real to me, right? Look at this photo. Does that really look like Karen Reed and her facial expressions? What do you think, Dolly?
No.
No, something's been done to it for sure. Because she's all like, no, I didn't post a Photoshop photo. Look a bit closely at it. So there's something weird about it. Look at the way her lips are moving upwards like the Joker. That doesn't look real, does it? And look at her eyes. Look at the way her eyes are bulging upwards. It doesn't look real at all. So without being able to see the original, because I don't have the original, I took it into Photoshop and I had a good zoom in and a look, and I could see a bit of artifact, but because it's quite, I think it's a still that's been taken from a video. You can't really, it's all kind of pixelated anyway, so you can't really tell exactly where it's been warped. But what I did was I tried to bring it back to what I think it could have been more likely to look like in still form. So I can't save it completely, but I think she would have more likely looked a bit like the one on the right. So you can see her mouth there on the left. It's been dragged upwards. So I dragged it back. Her cheeks, I've just given them a little bit more life because it looks like they've just been sort of flattened out.
Yeah.
Her eyes, they had been bulged outwards, so I just brought them back in a little bit. Nothing too intense. And yeah, just generally she just, the bags under the eyes and things like that. I left things pretty much as they were, but on her lips also, this part here through here, they'd sort of pulled it down. So I just pushed it back up a little bit. So I've just like tried to make it look a little bit more human. And I think like it's not a great shot of her anyway. It's just a still of her talking. And usually when you get people talking mid-sentence and when they're animated, she has a really animated face. I think it wasn't a great shot anyway, but they've really gone to town and just sort of like distorted her. No question in my mind that was worked on. So anyway, for what it's worth, yeah, the mouth and cheeks definitely look wrong, and yet they've made her look like the Joker. I don't think anyone took the time to modify her in that frame. You think great success? No, I disagree. There is no question to me. This part here of her face, that's not real. That's definitely not real.
Yeah.
No one's face like does that kind of movement there. So, and when I pushed it back, even when I tried to push it back, I couldn't get it quite back without having to distort it to look also unnatural. So yeah, like I would have had to rebuild it. Yeah, that's something. Someone's definitely messed with that. I wish I had the original so I could have compared it, because I don't have the original, unfortunately. They definitely swept up the corner of her mouth, no question. And the eye bulge as well. Definitely they bulge the eyes out. That looks jacked. All right.
Yes.
You indicated.
Hang on a minute. Okay, so Jay's come along and said, I can't imagine how a jury could ever convict Karen Reid based on this man's testimony, trying to explain how Karen hit Karen Reid trial. All right, so there's been some really, really interesting testimony, and I don't know if this guy is this guy an expert? Guys, tell me. I missed the beginning. Is he qualified as an expert? Because if he is, there's been some nuts people admitted as experts. I have to do like a ranking of non-expert experts in trials, and this guy would be one of them. So let's watch.
Well, yeah, there's certain calculations we can do with that. Would figure out if the car backed up, hit somebody, and then they go a certain amount of distance, and it's based on miles per hour, speed of the vehicle, striking vehicle, and stuff. Remember saying that?
Yes.
What did you mean by stuff?
I don't know.
Excuse me? A baking powder?
You said that the calculations would be based on miles per hour and stuff. Did you ever do any stuff to test that? Grand jury's question.
No, we cannot calculate anything from this collision.
Say that one more time.
We cannot calculate anything from this collision.
Who's we?
I'm sorry, me, the royal we, me.
We. The royal we.
Hi. The royal we.
Oh dear, the royal we. Who says that? Not just who says that, but who says that in court? Are you serious? All right, so now this person really summed it up. Waiting 8 weeks to hear the Commonwealth's theory on how John O'Keefe was hit, to realize that this was the guy to deliver the most important testimony in this, is beyond shocking. They either couldn't find anyone better or they just didn't want to. I'm not sure which is worse. # Karen Reed. Yeah. Seriously? That's what they brought? This guy? No way. And this country girl says, the royal we, who the hell did he think he is? What is going on? And apparently, so Fall River Reporter is in the room, and Philip Milne said this jury reaction from Fall River Reporter is all of us. So he said, when Jackson just said, the truth is, Trooper Paul, you don't know what any of these physics calculations mean, do you? Juror number 4 laughed so hard she covered her mouth with her hand and lowered her head. Now, juror number 4 apparently only started to really react when Proctor started testifying. So juror number 4 apparently was quite quiet throughout the trial, and she started to show some emotion since Trooper Proctor was reading out the text messages. And then since then, she's been kind of animated. I've been reading these Fall River Reporter tweets. I don't know how much stock to take of these jury reaction live tweets. I don't know. What do you guys think?
A normal trial, maybe. Well, like the one trial I went to one day for Michael Turney, they were listening intently to both sides, but I just felt like they would have convicted him. But then you get a trial like this where everybody is they see what they want to see, so you can't really tell.
I shared so many of your tweets. Hello, love. Oh my goodness. You made up like 50% of the first section, like the whole Buster section. And I was like, Ashley's like my twin. And I read yours out myself. Dali usually reads most of the tweets, but I read yours out myself because I was like, I have to read yours because you're like me. Awesome. You did so great. And thank you for providing all of that information about the Buster case. Like I said to you on Twitter, you have really done your homework on that. So
and the Sandy Satney Cup of Justice transcripts, that is actually a really good resource for us that we may have to look into.
Yeah, because goodness me, I certainly don't want to listen to that crap.
There's no way I'm listening to it.
Nope. So thank you, and I'm so pleased to meet you. You're awesome.
Yes.
All right. So this chick here, and I will fight you on this, darling.
Okay.
I like this chick.
Okay.
I like this chick. So, and TYO Toys, Phil said breaking. Actually, no, you need to read, Phil.
Breaking. Skull lady has a skull on her arm. Kareen Reed trial welcomes medical examiner Dr. Steen Stonebridge.
All right. Is within the skull is hard. You have no room for any sort of expansion of the brain. if there is herniation, it will start to push in that area because the brainstem turns into the spinal cord and goes out of the skull through the
I never
foramen
saw this
magnum.
with
So
music. I just saw it like this.
Oh, Phil. Dear. Look, I love her. I thought she was amazing. Like, I did, like, the minute she started talking, I was like, I did not see any of the stuff at all
She was
anymore.
incredibly knowledgeable.
So knowledgeable.
If you have older ladies on the jury or even older men, I don't think they're going to appreciate
Or
that.
dudes your age.
They would probably simp over her.
Clearly couldn't focus at all.
I mean, just, you're a doctor. Can't you just put a shirt on? You're testifying. I mean, you have a nose ring. I mean, do you think that plays well with the jury? It's a little distracting.
The only thing that bothers me about her is that people weren't focusing on what she was saying. That's it. The only
If she was
thing
in
that bothers me
public,
about her.
okay. I mean, okay, you
Yeah.
got some tattoos. That's kind of cool.
Oh,
not
I
my
know people
cup
were
of
looking
tea.
at her tattoos and not her I get that, Bobby. I get that, Bobby. I know, but people were just so focused on her appearance, and it's just a shame. I just found it to be a real shame.
Yeah, because she was
That's the
incredibly
fact.
intelligent.
She was so intelligent.
But there was no reason
Oh
not
my
to just.
goodness.
I mean, I get it's hot there, but
Yeah.
you're testifying. I mean, when
Yeah,
I
I
went to
know.
court, I spent like $50 to get a whole new shirt and look somewhat presentable.
Yeah. Yeah. People are always so focused on people's appearance. Yeah. I get it. I get it. People are saying dress
yeah.
appropriately. She couldn't give a shit. She's like,
That's
I
fair.
know my stuff. I know my stuff. And respect me. And that's why I'm so like adamant about this.
Yeah.
I feel like she proved herself within 2 minutes of starting to speak. And I feel like after that, people should have stopped it. People should have started listening to her. Like, I get it. I get it that people
First
feel like
impressions,
it's
though.
disrespectful and all kind of thing. And first impressions, yeah. But after that, they should have gotten over it because she really knew her stuff. Like, she really, really did. Hot is why lined shirts were invented. Is she the one Proctor was trying to convince to change the cause of death?
No.
No,
That was
that's
the
the
next
other
one.
one. Yeah, yeah. So she wasn't the Emmy, she was the brain chick. So
Yeah.
she was the one who
They
took the
didn't
brain
even.
out.
They didn't even cross her.
Yeah, they didn't cross her. So when she didn't actually take the brain out like the autopsy person did, but she's the one who got the brain in the fluid and took it away and let it like sit like some meat, basically. So you had the brain like floating, and like she took it away and checked it. Nice
Yeah.
lashes too. Yeah, she did. She did. But God, she was so impressive. I was just like,
Yeah.
she was so qualified. It was amazing. All right. So Adam Malone said,
Her weirdly pursed lips are something else. She's fantastic. I'm remaining neutral, but I want to see all the tattoos.
Phil.
The whack job. Proctor was talking about a different medical examiner.
Proctor.
Stonebridge suits her looks. She looks like an addict recovery. They then get tats all over body. I mean, I guess that she is that medical examiner who gets into the field because she just loves skulls.
Mm.
Showing ugly tattoos disrespects the court. So, why do you attack a person's looks? It's beyond me. Wood screw.
There were so many of that. There was so much of that. So much simping. So much simping. I think she's hot too.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, she's hot and fair. Fair enough. Fair. Okay. All right. Oh, Julie Carpenter. goodness me, this woman, someone smack her. I shouldn't say that, should I? That's threatening,
Well,
isn't it? I probably
yeah.
could get kicked off YouTube for that. Dear me. So Julie Carpenter, I think you need a kind of like a Jennifer Coffin-Licker voice for Julie Carpenter. She's
Yeah.
just insufferable.
After listening to the pathologist and medical examiner discuss John's injuries and John dying in the freezing cold, Corrine Red left court, all smiles, seemingly unaffected.
Let's see. Did she? Oh, yeah, so happy. I'm so happy.
Yeah, and then if she
Okay.
wasn't smiling, they'd say she thinks she's going to go to jail and she's guilty and
Of course.
she can't
Yeah.
win.
Yeah.
Are we thinking she is innocent now? No. She's having a great time. The outcast Yannetti even getting in there on the fun.
Oh, dear.
Seriously, so disgusting. Zero empathy. BPD. She has no empathy at all. Says Proctor, who, well, okay. Did you see this at the end of today? Paris
Look at
looking
this.
dejected, father placing his head into his hands, and she smiles as if incapable of grasping what's really going on.
Look at this. I love it when they get a still out and they try and dissect the still. So he's probably dropped something on the floor. She's like, I don't know what, just like looking over. Paris looking dejected. Father placing his head into his hands, and she smiles as if incapable of grasping what's going on. What? Just what? I could take a still of anything. Like, I could take a still of me, like, going like that, and, oh, Hella's running out of the room because she's, like, so frustrated with the situation right now. It's ridiculous. So dumb. Hey, John, how are you? How are you? He's not. He legit, he could be sneezing.
Yeah.
He could be sneezing. Well, here's the Pope. All right, we're on to the next section. I know everyone's been waiting for the next section. And we're here. We are here. Nick Rekieta to everyone. Fuck you all. Okay, so if you thought things were dying down, no, they're only just heating up. Nick Rekieta decided to get back on YouTube. JBT said this.
Nick Rekieta is not apologizing, but should he? Oh, Alex
Let me
Stein.
just help you with my public image right now. Fuck you.
What do you think about it? Does he owe his audience an apology, Ethan?
I don't know. I don't care. I think he owes probably. I don't think so. I think he has to deal with his family problems.
It doesn't matter. His progeny will hate him. Tell why a 9-year-old be suspected of doing cocaine, let alone test positive for it as a weekly user.
All right. So for those who don't know, basically what's happened is some court documents have been leaked. And in the court document, his 9-year-old girl apparently has had a hair follicle test, which has tested positive for cocaine. Cocaine or Coca-Cola or whatever you like to call it. And this level of cocaine apparently is that of a weekly user, something like that. Now,
Yeah.
I don't understand the amounts. I don't get it. And actually, I was in a chat and I said something along the lines of that I think it may be BS because I don't get it. I need to hear from an expert on this. The micrograms, milligrams, whatever they are that were found, I don't necessarily believe that. I need to hear from somebody who knows something about this. And I was accused of coping or something. Now, I don't think that's coping. I don't think it's coping to want to know something about the scientific element of that that charge or that aspect of it. But that being the case, I don't think it's right for a child to be exposed to cocaine whatsoever. And I just want to clarify that. Picogram per micro or milligram of hair, I think. See, it's all too complex for me. I need somebody to explain it. Hella a nose guard now. yeah, that's what I am. I just like saying cope. Cope's funny. Anyway, moving on. All right. Malcolm X says. Hebron?
No, I burped. Don't be weird. Huge breaking Baldo update. Nick Rekieta confirms the docs stating one of his children tested positive for cocaine are real. The docs are real. The allegation in these docs are horrific. I am so hard right now.
That's so funny.
We're just going to do this. I'm going to talk for a minute, very briefly, and then we'll, I'm going to read the chats, and then we'll go. This is not going to be a long stream. It was going to be a much longer stream, but first, the release of information that's supposed to be protected at a very specific time, right after I announce a show and right before the show starts, is something that is concerning. And of course, I will have a lawyer looking into that right away.
Okay. So the docs are real, the allegations in these docs are horrific. Then this person said.
Oh, sorry. This clip doesn't prove anything you said. Lol. He specifically references a leak of documents he wanted to keep confidential. Cope and seethe, matey.
Cope and seethe, matey. Mate, actually, maybe he's an Australian.
Cope and seethe, mate.
That's not an Australian accent.
Cop and seethe, mate.
Cope and seethe, mate.
Cope and seethe, mate.
Cope and seethe, mate.
Cope and seethe, mate.
Oh, God, that's... No.
Cope and seethe, mate.
Cope and seethe, mate.
Cope and seethe, mate.
Oh, God. No, forget it.
That was it.
No, you're not even close.
Cope and seethe, mate.
Everything sounds like an Irish accent that you do. Everything. Everything. You really need to work on your accents. Really. Look, later, I'll help you.
Okay.
Just keep going.
For the doubters, mate.
Oh, God.
Breaking Baldo update, mate.
It's not Irish either.
Rekieta law again confirms a leaked documents alleging one of his children tested positive for coke are real. Hey, mate.
It sounds a bit Indian. You're right, Great Success. It's a little bit Indian. It's not. You're right. It's not Irish either. It's definitely not Aussie.
In 10,000 years, we're all going to be like one race, and that's the accent.
Yeah, that'll be the accent.
It'll all be combined in one. It'll all be traced back to Dolly Talk.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There we go.
So
there we go.
Rekieta law again confirms leaked documents are alleging one of his children tested positive for cocaine are real. Nick accuses government officials Alicia Sweep. Sweep.
Alicia Sweep.
And the police detective in charge of this is Jim Felt.
I know, no, we're getting to that. We're getting to that.
Okay. Alicia. Dude, the universe has to be like AI because there is no way it could be more perfect.
I think the whole thing's made up. Once I saw that, I thought, nah, this is all made up. It's not real.
There's Alicia Sweep.
Golly.
I'm sorry. Of lying under oath and fabricating evidence, and to cap it off, insults the judges.
Okay, let's see. What's he talking about?
And when you do take a moment, and you work with government, and you can find this in the recently leaked documents, and you cooperate by, say, asking them to come into your home, they will lie under oath to the judge. That's right, Alicia Sweep. They will lie under oath to the judge. They will fabricate a situation that did not occur. They will lie about your willingness to cooperate. They will lie about things that you said. They will generate statements said by other people out of nothing because I was there and that wasn't said. They will violate the rules of evidence. They will violate the rules of civil procedure. They will violate the rules of juvenile procedure. And disinterested judges and very fucking terrible attorneys will let it all go. Because everyone grovels at the feet of government.
Oh, they grovel at the feet of government.
But I don't.
No. No. Okay, so in answer to this last thing that was said by Malcolm X, Nick accuses government official Lisa Sweep of lying under oath. Tug Simp.
No,
says,
he didn't, damn liar. It's in the clip, bro. I'm watching it. That's not what he said. He said people will believe what they read. He can't challenge anything publicly, and they know that. He said his lawyers will sort it. He literally said they shouldn't have been released on stream. Why are you lying, simp? He didn't, bro. Cope and seethe harder, bro.
Cope and
What
sweep.
the actual nose? What?
It's
Cope and sweep harder.
Harder, bro.
What the actual fuck, nose guards?
Oh, God. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Oh, this whole thing is so dumb. It's like high school. Everyone just like got their lingo out and they're like, cope, sweep, seethe, nose guards. Dear me. J-Rock's here. Hello. Yeah, Nick, it's a government conspiracy against you, clown. But Barnes said it was okay for Nick to do it. Well, if Barnes said it's okay, then it is.
Yeah, you better
'Cause
call
he knows
Barnes.
everything. Yeah, better call Barnes. Alrighty. Drama Alert. There's actually a Twitter account called Drama Alert. I reckon they've got like hundreds of thousands of followers because they're called Drama Alert. All right, what they say?
Alleged leaked court document states that YouTuber Nick Rekieta, 9-year-old daughter, tested positive for cocaine. Nick is facing second-degree possession, child endangerment, and gross misdemeanor firearm charges. Child name tested positive for cocaine at a level of over 5,000 with a cutoff of 500. The alleged leaked documents state.
Yeah, okay. So it says after being placed out of the home, the children were subject to hair follicle drug testing. All the children except for somebody tested negative something, tested positive for cocaine at a level of over 5,000 with a cutoff of 500. And see, this is why I was questioning it, because I'm like, I just don't get what those numbers mean.
Yeah.
Right. And so I would need somebody to explain that. And I'm not a copper, not a DA, someone with a medical background that actually understands what this is. So I don't just take this at face value, but if there's someone else who can explain that, then cool, I believe it. But I'm not saying it's not true. Just I don't take it at face value. That's all. Okay. Right. And then there's more from Drama Alert.
Nick Rekieta allegedly responds to allegations that his daughter tested positive for cocaine via Noel, the owner of Kiwi Farms. He claims the test was faulty and tested a metabolite which exists outside of the body, suggesting the test doesn't indicate drug use. Additionally, he shared that the levels of cocaine they are suggesting his daughter had would indicate that she would be dead. What are your thoughts on the situation? Covering for his daughter. What a great dad.
No.
Typical narcissistic behavior. It's always somebody else's fault. Nick needs help.
Great. Now he's a narcissist.
He messaged me out of the blue to say two things. To thank me for locking his thread, to deny that his child tested positive for cocaine. He claims the test is faulty, is testing a metabolite which exists outside of the body, and also that the levels of cocaine they are suggesting she had in her would indicate that she would be dead.
Right. So I believe that this guy, Noel, and he runs Kiwi Farms, he did speak to Nick, and like he didn't lock down the thread because Nick asked him to. Like, he also wanted to like confirm that this was all the document actually was real, I believe. Like all this stuff was true. So I don't think he was just like, what do you call it, nose guarding or whatever it is. Like, I think that it was because he wanted to make sure everything was like, tick the boxes. So, and I believe he's actually done an interview or something on this. Someone help me. Noel, I think he's actually spoken on a live stream.
Yeah, he has his own stream.
The case. Oh, he has.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, I don't need to provide any conjecture on that. Okay. So this is funny. The last 4 weeks of Nick Rekieta taking over Kiwi Farms and the sector. Wake up. Wonder what's new in Nick's thread. Discover he is somehow more reprehensible than I could have imagined. Go to sleep. Wake up. The Bordeaux-ometer. Okay, so those would be high levels for contamination and wouldn't explain why only one kid tested positive. Okay, so what you're saying is that if only one kid had that amount on them and it was only from exposure, like if it was like around the place, like if they were just like touching things, that wouldn't make any sense. Only one kid was touching things.
There are theories.
Does that make sense?
I don't know how true. Basically, the daughter that tested positive, Nick has said on multiple times, is a lot like him. And how, like, I think she's narcolepsy maybe. But like, so Nick was using it basically as a therapeutic drug in low doses for her. I don't want to think that's true because that's kind of messed up. That is really messed up.
Kind of messed up.
That is really messed up. I mean, maybe he thinks, okay, it's good for me. It helps me focus. my child is just like me and we share a lot of things. Like, I'm not justifying it. I'm saying how he would justify it.
Yeah.
I don't want to think that's true.
Yeah, no.
But I'm not going to speculate further. I've heard other things that I haven't confirmed myself. But
yeah.
I do believe that was the daughter with night terrors.
The one with the night terrors. Okay. Also, is AG here? J-Rock, you said it's AG's time to shine. Is AG Biochemist here? I don't know if she's in chat.
I think she was earlier.
Those. Yeah, that'd be cool. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, okay. This is my first ever kick. Oh, hello. Kilogram.
This was 10 minutes ago.
Okay, kilogram, mil, micro, nano, pico, femto. Okay, that doesn't help me.
Wait.
Oh, hello. Just cooking. Hello. The chromatography that tests for coke metabolites is very sensitive down to the pictogram. I'm experienced with this equipment and the measurements. All right. So what I'd like to know is, I guess, if we go back to the document, right? So it says all the children except for someone tested negative. Someone tested positive for cocaine at a level of 5,000 with a cutoff of 500. So 5,000 watts with a cutoff of 500 watts. What are we talking about? Is it pictograms? And what does that mean? Like, does it mean that this kid had...
I'm not sure if he's still here. If he is, we can ask him.
Yeah, that 500 was what would be considered safe.
AG
would be considered
biochemist.
safe, and the 5,000 what was what was actually there. Here we go. AG's here. AG's here.
Is he?
So it must be 500 and 5,000 ng.
500 to 5,000
levels of a coke metabolite. For what? For it to be safe or not safe?
Or to show up.
Matt, yeah. When you say cooking, should I think Gordon Ramsay or Walter White? Yeah. So this would be what a daily consumer of coke would be according to Minnesota. What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not good. Really? Wow. Okay. Thanks for that.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into who told me that, but I see now where they developed their theory from.
Okay. Okay. That's very interesting, AG. Because, yeah, when I first looked at it, I thought, I wonder whether it is just powder sort of being left around. And, like, I've been around users and things, and they just, like, they get messy and they just leave things lying around, you know. And I could see how it could be some powder could sort of be left around and transferred. But you're saying that no, it would have to be more than that. Look at the Minnesota testing group, that's in the report. They've got more information on this and they're testing. Okay, thank you. Thanks for that. We'll do. And thanks for being here.
Yes.
Appreciate it. All right, moving on. Okay. Yes. Very first time I've ever had Kik as a social media source in our show. Kino Casino Gaming, probably my new favorite show. Watch this.
Don't worry about it for now. I have a fucking complaint, an ethics complaint, and I don't remember where I fucking put it.
Looking for his ethics complaint form or whatever that he got mailed to him.
Imagine you're looking for an ethics complaint form.
I thought he was going to say, I hid my bottle of booze.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wait, here it is. Here it is.
You know what it could have been when I heard bodies? It could have been bullet, like a Coke bullet.
Oh,
it could have been bottles.
He could do coke and still pass a drug test because I don't think they're not going to hair test him.
No, it's gonna be
all the
piss
time.
test. Yeah.
I don't think it stays in your system very long. I don't know. How long does it stay in your system on a piss test?
Like a day. Like 2 days,
So,
2 or 3 days.
You know,
2 or 3
they're not going to. I would imagine unless they're because he's not out on conditional release, so they can't. I don't think they can randomly drug test him. Can
No,
they?
because he paid
So-
for the
Yeah.
bigger bond. Like he paid the whole thing. Yeah.
Did you hear this? Listen.
Wait, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Wait. I mean, it might be an audio.
Hang on.
Hold on. It sounded a bit like a sniff. No way.
Hang on.
Play that back.
Yeah.
I have a fucking complaint, an ethics complaint.
Listen
and
to
don't
her. I
remember
think it's
who
her. I think
did
it's
it.
her doing it.
Wait, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
You're going, right? Maybe she's getting her breath to take the line in.
Oh shit!
I think it is.
I think it
because
is,
here
'cause-
he goes. Here it is. So
Wow. Why does he have the microphone on? God damn it, Nick. Why? Just, dude, learn from your mistakes. Come
You
on.
know how OCD I am about turning my mic off?
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing that can happen is you boomer and you do a Sean. Worst thing that can happen.
Or I'm not even
Right,
talking
and
like when I
that's-
leave a stream and maybe there's a chance I'm still in a studio somewhere.
Yeah,
So I just make sure it's off just so nobody can hear me in my daily
yeah. I
life.
mean, it's hilarious. To boomer on screen is hilarious. That's worst thing that can happen. Big
But
deal.
then you get into your personal life and especially drug use. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Wow. What is the kick? That's nuts. See, I didn't think anything happened during that whole 20-minute Rumble logo fiasco. But
Did he
clearly
disappear
not.
for 20 minutes?
Oh, didn't you know about that?
No.
YouTube, there was a YouTube live that went for 20 minutes and all it was a Rumble logo. And it still got 13,000 views.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. You don't think he was sniffing? What do you think he was doing?
Moving papers.
Right. Hello. PG means 1 per 1 billion, is that?
Yeah.
Or in this case, 5,000 per billion or 5 per 1 million. It's very small amounts they can detect. But it's enough though, right?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yellow Flash has 0 fucks like you do. Yeah. Casino always wins. Yep. House always wins. Absolutely. All right. So Evie Warner, who is a Chugi show, says, scandal? I think it's just another day in the Bordoverse at this point. Hands moist thunder nipples. Great name. Dave's prioritizing my 5 kids over cocaine. Whoops. That's a really good one. Oh, we got a new hashtag. Expose the nose. Oh, clap father. Want to read that one?
Someone at Mr. Rekieta's local sheriff department for posterity.
Someone at them.
Oh.
Okay. Look, yeah. I'm not much for snitching on people, but yeah, there are kids involved. Although the kids are somewhere else right now.
Yeah.
This one?
What? He isn't allowed to speak to April and he could have been snorting like DSP does all the time?
He's okay, so he's not allowed to speak to April right now, right?
I'm pretty sure April's there.
No, but he's not allowed to speak to April right now.
Oh, I have no idea if he's allowed to.
I don't know. Chad, help out with that. Is he allowed to speak to April right now? Don't know. The biggest mic since Ralph's surprise party. Nick could be trolling with that. He could have acted it.
Maybe.
I would not put that past him in this situation. In fact, I am so skeptical about so much of this, about what parts of it are real and what parts of it are not. Like, I've seen so many times drama unfold on YouTube, and some of it ends up being made up in order to get more views and clicks and things like that.
It would be funny
Now,
if he like worked with the police and just set all of this up to screw with us. I know it's not the case. It just would be hilarious if it was.
if it weren't for the kids part, I would be
Yeah.
like, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it weren't for the kids part. Yeah. Like
That would just
so
be the
often,
ultimate troll.
it would be the ultimate troll. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, and like lawyers can make up these documents and stuff easy.
He's in the system though.
Yeah, that's true.
I've
He's in the
checked. I've
system.
seen him in the system.
Yeah,
So
he is in the system. No question.
yeah.
I like his new studio being 3 pictures on the wall. And
Hey, I've got
fully
more
think-
pictures than that.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
got
And yours are
5
probably more
pictures.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I truly believe those paintings are just prints.
Well,
I do not think that they cost any money at all. Nick
Fine.
is doing a lot more than just
this one
speaking to
costs.
April.
This one's
Oh,
worth
yeah.
a couple hundred.
Is it?
Yeah.
Congrats.
Got it from my mom's friend.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's doing more than speaking to her, using his mouth in many ways. What happened to Nick's booze? It's under
He
the
got
desk.
rid of all of it by drinking it and got more.
It's under the desk, man. Okay, so this the police chief in charge of Rekieta's case is his name is Jim Felt. Talk about getting felted. Oh yeah, that's from Warski. And look at him, he's funny. Look at the look on his face. He's just the exact. He couldn't be more perfect. Like.
No.
Look at his smile. He's just this white guy looking at you like you got felted. Just Jim Felt. I don't know how I felt about that.
I see what you did there.
And then Larry, the lost human, said,
Look at the name of the lady who did the house inspection. She is not sweeping. She is Sweep. Like the world knew somehow. Miss Sweep went to the family home while the search was ongoing. At that time, she learned that the house was very cluttered. It was difficult to walk around the home without stepping on clothing, bedding, or blankets.
Avery?
Is there a chance those are the kids' names?
Okay, we'll stop right there.
Yeah, let's skip that.
Yeah, Miss Sweep arrived. Okay, right. Yeah, that should have been redacted. I didn't even know that was what they were called. And this guy's like,
I have no idea if it is or not.
I don't know. Actually don't know.
Those are kind of weird kids' names, so probably not, but I don't want to.
Maybe not. No, we won't. We won't call them out. All right. So, Master of Gay Ops.
Gay ops.
Yeah. Nick Rekieta's YouTube moderators are deleting critical super chats.
And they're lying about it too.
Oh, as they would.
Sweeping for something that's already out there. It's stupid to give him money just to troll.
It is kind of.
Yeah, I wouldn't give him money at this point.
No.
They are shadow banning like crazy. Trashly.
Yeah, okay. So this guy has gone and taken a screenshot of Tug Sim, and I don't know who this Tug Sim person is. I've seen him in chat.
Someone involved. I don't know.
Yeah, he's really inserting himself in things.
Yeah.
Okay. Bonds are doing a great job taking out the trash. Okay. Let's see if we can see what's going on here.
Perjury. Well, the prosecutor liked the lie. So why would they press perjury charges? Why would they even ask the question? They don't. They get caught sometimes.
I
And
saw one
they kinda
deleted
have to.
then.
But the government gets to craft a narrative. The other parties, everybody
This
else
one
involved,
deleted.
they don't.
See if we can see what's
Because
actually
they're
super chat
under
deleted.
a
Oh, there's a
fucking
super
gun.
chat.
There's a gun pointed at my mouth.
Oh, hang on. Okay. So see this one? It says, I game with MTN Dew. Is that like Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew.
I hear your kids like Coke for $2. All right, let's see if that gets deleted.
By government right now.
Ah, it's gone. Wow. Huh. I heard that there was much more expensive ones than that got deleted though, like $50. Well, that makes sense. Is that it's that Umbrella Guy Zoom, like TUG Zoom, yeah. Nick made, yeah. Yeah, Josh Meme was saying that it was $1,500. He added it up. He made $1,500 on the first stream. He made $500 on the second one.
Oof, that's it.
Yeah, apparently. But that's not ad revenue. That's just super chats, I believe. But apparently, because all his older streams are doing much better now, his ad revenue's gone up a fair bit just on replays.
Really?
Yeah, because Meme's gone back and had a look.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go.
I am officially rescinding my offer to help Nick pro boner. Not sure why you need to announce it, but since you put it out there, tell us why. Not blaming you, but tell us rather than clickbait.
Oh, Larry, not clickbait.
Oh, no, he would never do that.
How could he?
No.
Never.
So,
Never.
The hair sample tests are pretty damning.
Hang on. Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, Meme Harvester. Hello, Meme Harvester. How's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, they're pretty damning.
I'm sad and furious, angry, heartbroken, and feeling helpless for those children, especially the 7-year-old. The 16-year-old must be devastated and furious. The 16-year-old should be feeling humiliated for not stepping up and taking care of the other kids. This is his family we're talking about. Step it up, 16-year-old. Good Lord, dude. Your dad is working.
Dude.
He's got a life. He's got to take care of his mother, their mother, and a random couple. So this 16-year-old can go ahead and get their fucking SpaghettiOs without interrupting their foursome polycule
thing. Yeah, the gangbang fest. Yeah, that thing.
And they can wash their own clothes.
Yeah, no. He's a very, very well qualified, awesome ambulance chaser. J-Rock.
Yeah, there's a reason he
Gotta
hasn't been
give
in
him.
the Karen Reed trial for a few days.
Yeah, he's been busy outside.
It's like a dog when he hears the mail truck.
That. Okay, so this one.
Why the public offer and rescinding? That's strange. Why would you openly announce this on Twitter? Larry never fails to beg for attention. I hear the Hales are wanting me back for another slumber party. Such a brave statement, rescinding something you never committed to. Your torch lights the way. Oh, how convenient after he clearly decided not to use you. All that grift missed, you must be kicking yourself. Well, it's okay, Larry. You can go represent the Hales.
So Tugsim clearly doesn't like Larry. That's weird.
No, because he's a simp for Rekieta.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, so they would have been mates.
Yeah.
Because surely, like, Umbrella Guy and Larry, they were mates, right?
They were.
So I'm trying to work this out because I'm not part of this crowd at all. like at all. But I'm pretty sure that Larry and Umbrella Guy are mates.
Yeah.
And they were mates with Rekieta.
Yeah.
And so for this guy who simps over Umbrella Guy,
Tom.
he would have liked, he would have liked Larry. But now
Yeah.
Larry's turned on Rekieta.
Yeah.
Now this guy who simps for Umbrella Guy, he's gone, okay, well now I don't like you.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're all having like a little girly bitch fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. Yeah.
I
Umbrella
mean-
Guy's also. Oh yeah, I know. I don't like any of them.
I still think John is more straight than DUI guy, but that's just me.
Yeah, John is like totally he
More.
likes more than any of these people. All right. No, Tug and Larry aren't friends. Oh, they're not friends. They know who each other are, but that's it. Okay. I assumed because they make really similar content. That's all, like drama content. Okay, moving on. Oh, okay. We're ending with the best thing ever. And thank you to Kino Casino because I've stolen it. I'm sure they won't mind. Hopefully they won't mind.
And of course, there's a boulder there.
Poorly.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I don't feel bad at all. That's fine. He chose poorly. Oh my god. I don't know how they made that, but it's goddamn brilliant.
It's probably a reface app or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know about reface, but then how do you put the Bordeaux in there and the powder?
Probably
on
have to
nose
use
and
2 or
that?
3 apps, but yeah.
Yeah, probably. We do this every Sunday afternoon, guys, 4 p.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. If you get up that early, like me, crazy silly me. Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. You hadn't seen the bowler the first time. Oh yeah, you got to watch it a couple times to get all the little references. So great, so great, so great. Kino is my new what Rosie called it, secret obsession. Not so much secret anymore. Guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure, they call it. Also, tomorrow, guys, do not miss this. 7 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Jose Baez scolds the state. Oh my God, this dude's a boss. He gets up on the pavement, does a press conference, and absolutely kills it. He goes and says that the state have been fabricating evidence. They've been hiding things, that the last time there was a hearing for the Shanagata case, and it is a death penalty case, that they went and brought in evidence that the witnesses have come to him and said is made up, it's bullshit, and that everybody needs to know this dude, there's a reason why he costs this much money. He's so cool. It is an awesome press conference. Make sure that you're there 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, and I'll also give you a little bit of context as to what he's talking about beforehand, because we did show the bond hearing that he's referring to on this channel. So I'll just chop up a few little pieces of it to show you what he's actually referring to just prior to showing you the press conference. So that's 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Make sure you're here for that. Jose Baez, what a dude. That's tomorrow. Make sure that you are a member. Join our Salacious Outrageous Discord community. If you're a member of either my channel or Dali's channel, then you can have access to our Discord. We have awesome chats. We have voice chats, actually, we all let our hair down, let our cameras down, and we chat at least once a week or even more than that. And we all contribute to this show and other shows as well. So make sure that you join. It also helps to support our channels. And that's it. Thank you for watching. We are going to raid Mo. She's doing a dramatic reading of the Sarah Boone letter. And apparently Sarah Boone is a fan of mine. She has written quite a little bit about the Excited Utterance.
Yes.
John, you've gifted 5 memberships. You're a legend. Thank you
Thank you,
so
John.
much. Let's see who's got them.
You want me to read them? Or? Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm doing it myself. Hope 8 Fear, Fat 262, Cornelius Random, No L's Taken. Thank you so much. You guys, make sure that you go and click on the link. It is underneath the membership tab and perks. So make sure that you click that, and there's a link there. And there's also a teensy-weensy little video. It takes 2 or 3 minutes, and it shows you how to sync up your YouTube with your Discord account. And there's some cool tech that our mega mods have set up, and you can just mosey straight on through into our Discord. If you have any trouble, just tag Megamod at Megamod when you get to the public folder. And TYO Toys, you've been a member for 3 months. Oh, we love you. And thank you for your contribution. Also, if you missed it, I'm not sure if you're here in time, we played your video. It was so cool. Thank you so much for that. Love you, Phil. You're awesome. Hope you're doing good. Yay. What's this stream? Ron A, thank you for the Steam. No problem. Love you. You're awesome. And that was great. You're a grey, Otto. Well, look, you become a green then. You'd look so good in green. You'd look so good in green. I love you in grey anyway, Otto. You're just fantastic. That was so much fun, guys. Love doing Hearsay for Days. Love having you all here. Thank you for being here. Hope to see you tomorrow for the Shannon Gardner, Jose Baez burn session, because Jose Baez is he's up there with my top favorite attorneys ever, and Dali just simps all over the place for him. There may be a little puddle.
There may
tomorrow.
be. I do like the strong masculine Hispanic man.
He really does. He gets quite excited over it. All right, that's it. See you over in Mo's chat. Everyone say hello, Raid, when we get over there. And have a wonderful rest of your Sunday or Monday if you're over here. And we'll see you later. Love yous.
Bye. Godspeed.
Bye.